Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to meet you guys in my channel. Right now in this video, I would like to explain you about how to manage your money. And the first, I have to tell you about you don't have to be an expert in personal finance or have a big investment portfolio to be financially secure. It is important to understand the basic of financial planning. However, adopt these 7 habits or the financially savvy and you will be smarter with every your money. The number 1 is make a plan. Having a financial plan is about more than figuring how much of your paycheck left after the bills are paid. Your plan starts with thinking about what you really want to do, what goals you have. Do you want to travel, buy a house, own a business? Being successful, whatever that means to you, starts with having a clear idea of where you want to go and then making a plan to get there. Creating a budget is a key part of any financial plan and will help you to achieve goals and stay focused. If necessary, look for resources that provide budgeting or other money management tips. Number 2 is save for the short time. Don't put yourself in a situation where you have to rely on credit for unexpected expenses. One of your top priorities should be building up your emergency savings. As a guide, expert recommended saving at least 3 or 6 months worth of living expenses. If you're planning any larger financial purchases like a home or car, consider setting up a separate savings account for those. Big ticket items like a Disney vacation are much more enjoyable. If the whole thing is already paid for you and you are racking up credit card, you have to go to the third habit is invest for the long term. Saving for retirement should be another top priority. When investing long term, you want to consider putting your money in invest something other than a standard saving account that has a tax benefit. The most popular accounts that you can allow your money to grow tax free until you order, and individual retirement accounts. You may want to get financial tips and get guidance from a professional advisor. You will also want to start saving as much as you can, as early as you can to maximize the compound interest you can make, which is basically interest you've made on the amount you've invested, also earning interest. The fourth habit is use credit wisely. Using credit responsibly is an important part of a sound financial plan because your credit score impacts your ability to make almost any big financial purchases. Be sure to pay your bills on time, every time, and keep your balance with below and limit of the card. Pay attention the ratio how much debt you currently have to how much you can borrow. This number should stay below 30% or it can negatively impact to your credit score. Fifth, the habits to manage your money. Choose a reasonable or mortgage payment. Housing costs are generally the most significant part of everyone's budget as a major emotional investment. The search for the perfect home can easily extend your budget and beyond what's really comfortable. When setting a housing budget, be sure include all fixed costs and consider what amount you really want to pay. Keep in mind, if you're buying a home, that just because a lender approves you for a certain home loan amount doesn't mean that amount is deal for your budget. The lender is looking for out for their bare interest. It means not yours. You may also want to make a list of features you need to have and ones that are nice to have, so that when the decision's time comes, you can make a thoughtful and financially sound decision. Being realistic about what you want and what you can afford upfront can save a lot of financial stress later on. The sixth habit: treat yourself. One of the biggest mistakes people make when getting their financial in order is becomes too strict. If we constantly deny ourselves one thing we love the most, we will eventually cave to pressure and make mistakes. Studies have shown that willpower is a limited resource. You can only resist so many temptations before you will give in. If you were dieting and decided you will never again eat your favorite cookies, you'd probably last all of a few days before you broke down and gorged on 2 entire boxes. This applies not only for temptation or food, but also financial temptations as well. When considering how to manage money, the most savvy financial minds will tell you that you have to make a room for indulgence in a budget to stay on a track. Set yourself for success. Add in a date night or a vacation here and there. Reward yourself when you hit a saving goals with a night or a movie. And the last habit I have to tell you is never stop learning. The world of finance is complicated, but money is necessary part of your life actually. You don't have to understand anything, but in order to stay financially secure, you need to keep learning about tools, resources you can take advantage of to make what you have to work hard for you. Take stock what you have already understand, then build on that with books, classes, or saving advice from a professional. Before you know it, you'll be sharing your advice on how to manage money effectively with friends and family. Okay. If you have any question, please ask on my comments below. Okay. Since budgeting allows you to create a spending plan for your money, it ensures that you will always have enough money for the things you need and the things that are important to you. Following a budget or spending plan will also keep you put in a debt or help you work for way out or debt if you are currently in debt. And thank you in this my video and your attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.